problem I have with an official pairing list is Sachika. Also the fact that we might have a traitor in the midst. You know, if one of these characters turns out to be evil, that's going to be real creepy. You know, effectively sort of shacking a character up. Honestly, I kind of wish that they would pair up on their own accord without me doing, like, bunk exploitations to get them to be buddy-buddy or more than buddy-buddy. Okay, so, yeah, we get some score. Back above 300,000. Not that we need 300,000 that much. Let's see, so let's go into Cleone Transplant. Just to drop those off. Okay, and let's extend to everybody. I don't think they actually picked up many new Shigabanes. Yeah, many of them is just like Hemotoxin. Not the most exciting. But that's okay. Death by Big Boar. No! My mouse game is just not on point today. Okay, let's load the autosave. Because we need those Shigabane bonuses.
Oh, great. We're in trouble now.
I guess we don't actually need them that much, but still. Okay.
Whoa.
So let's just go retrace our steps, do everything we need to do. Let's see, clear out our inventories. Yeah, we didn't get a lick of monkey adhesive there, but then again, maybe we'll get lucky and start getting more monkey adhesive on the next... like in the next aisle. There's a lot of creature recolors in this game. Okay. So we want the Shigabane this time around. Admittedly, it was Rio that I screwed up, but still. And I think what I might want to do is actually keep everybody alive until their last day and then have them use the new explosive Cleone move. Oh, no. It was Rio. It's weird. Rio kind of looks like Zen whenever he wakes up. I think it's just the hair because he doesn't have it in the headband. It's pushing it a little bit. I think it's mainly just because they kind of all have longish hair. As a guy that recently had his hair cut, I honestly can never imagine having hair down that far, period. Like, I just kind of suck. I kind of suck at having long hair. Part of it is, like, I might be starting to thin. I'm not entirely sure. Died while feeling bored. Last survivor of a 4-person party. Huh. But also, like, you know, I've got a pretty wicked Widow's Peak, which definitely doesn't help. And then, let's see what else is there. Oh, did I do the Cleone Transplant? There it is. Okay, now let's save before I do any major goofs. Okay. So we've done that. We've wasted a bunch of time. We got a little bit. I still haven't gone cooking. We should work on that. I'm so glad we don't have to worry about refrigeration in this game. Actually, before we even do this, let's do base. We probably can't do any base expansion, right? Because we need monkey adhesive for the toilet. We need a partition for cooking. Bedrooms just need a bunch of things. Okay, so next up we need skills. Specifically, we might as well grab Silburst on everybody. It's not the most exciting skill, and probably not even that useful, but it might be useful. It would be a good opportunity for me to just, like, show up and yeet a boss to death, but that would be about it. Wow, she's really good at opening safes, apparently. But let's have her learn from everybody. Let's see, we also have... Decrease rate of the combo gauge is slowed after attacking. That would actually be really useful to start investing in. Because I don't think I've had her invest in weapons yet. Yeah, let's go combo support for now. Because combos are actually a really good way for me to get points. I think she's the only character that actually has that, now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna give him deft hands. Let's see. We could work on upgrade equipment. Not that I've been doing a whole lot of upgrading, but I figured I'd grab it. What else do we have? Understanding. Ability to use any weapon with 100% efficiency at any growth stage. I don't remember him having that before, but that's awesome. Yeah, what else do we have? Let's see. Decreases cooldown time for pierce weapons, always. Penetration would be nice, but do we have anything else that looks useful here? Not overwhelmingly, so let's keep working on penetration. Okay, there's multi-slash. The chances on it are really low. I should have gotten slash mastery in retrospect, but that's okay. Blunt mastery requires blunt expertise level 3. But we can't get blunt mastery at all. She's already got slash mastery. She's already got pierce mastery. Is there anything else that I can get her that would be useful? There's food lover. Almost none of my characters are ever actually stressed. So I'm not sure if that's useful. I'm gonna just start getting her adult aptitude. Because moderation is good. Let's see, there's a couple... Sharp Eye that might be okay, but probably not. Chance to knock an enemy back. I'll start investing in that. So does anybody else have a whole lot of skill points? No. Okay. Let's see. So I guess next order of business, let's turn the difficulty up to 4. I can work with 4. 4 gets a little dicey, but, like, it's okay. It's really the bosses that make me regret being on difficulty 4. And 5 is just too much. They have too much HP, and, you know, the chance of death is just too damn high. That's slash, right? So Rio is Pierce, Rinko slash. She can have the reinforced wooden sword. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Okay, so what can I make? What interesting things do we have access to? We're still missing flour, and I don't think we've figured out how to make it yet. I'm assuming that might be flour. We've definitely found flour in the past. Well, I can make an insane amount of potato salad, or honestly, considering how much food I've got and how little it seemed to matter, let's actually just drop off the ingredients. And we'll do food-related stuff at a later date. So let's start bunking. So who do we want to pair up, and how do we want to do? I mean, honestly, like, we don't actually have to start pairing people off yet. Well, we could go with Team Questionables. I mean, this is the one pair that I think I'm gonna go with, just because, like, she seemed to like his kinks, and, like, I don't think I want to force that on anybody else. This is questionable. And I don't know, we'll just go buddy combos for now. We could actually just keep with that and just like, I'm fairly certain. Well, actually, I have no idea how this handles same-sex pairings. Actually,
Good night.
like I straight up don't know how that's supposed to work. But yeah, pairing anybody with Sachika is just kind of creepy. But I think we also need to get further in the game to like really know.
Did you sleep
I
well?
think that's part of my problem with the whole like pairing anybody with anybody in this game is that no matter what, it's just going to feel mildly creepy until we know things about everybody, because you're getting character development with a lot of the characters.
Anyone wants it's done.
But
Anyone
you're only
wants-
getting so much.
Anyone wants it's done. Anyone wants it's done. Looks tasty.
Okay, so that should be a whole bunch of
That
rabbit
was
for
pretty
everybody.
good.
Not
Is
bad.
there
It's
more?
alright.
Let's see. Party formation. Rio. Rinko. Minimo, and who's the last one? Sachika. As we'll make sure
Not bad at all.
everybody's
Good. I'm crying tears of joy.
make sure everybody's fed before we go. Because yeah, we've got a limited amount of unlimited amount of rabbits that we can just rely on here. Let's see. But yeah, I'm really hoping that we end up learning more about the characters as we go along, because I think that would actually be a really good I think that would be a really good, like, it would feel less weird, I guess. That's really what I'm stuck on, is just like I don't feel comfortable like pairing characters off until I know everything there is about them. Even though I realize that that's silly and meaningless. So who do we throw in this group? Let's see. We got 2 frontliners, so let's pick a backliner. I think Rinko's a decent one. Cause yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know much about like anybody save for you know, the characters we played as. Whereas like, you know, we haven't learned much about Sachika. We haven't learned much about
I'll
Mamoru,
hold that.
Rinko,
Nice.
or
This might be
Rio.
useful.
We're gonna learn about Rio today for sure. Let's see. Do we have any boots that suck on kids? Because that would be the thing to double check. Not that I care too much about like equipment. Like, it all kind of just balances out pretty quickly anyway. Oh, we actually have a decent amount. We don't want that sword. Nope, those work on children too. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna suit everybody partially up. We're going it. My mouse is just inaccurate today. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to a harder place, so I figure we might as well. Did I go to the bathroom? I think I did. I don't think it stresses anybody out, so best to double check. Okay, and hopefully the characters not in the party also went to the bathroom as part of that. Be pretty bad if we like switch them and they're just like ready to go to the bathroom and it's like, oh, it's down south. I wasn't paying attention when that first showed up, but hey.
Nice. I'll hold that.
Bunch of spare water bottles just hanging out there. Well, in case anybody needs to go poop. Problem solved. Ew, gross. Okay, we might as well just drop it off. Bromo Hot Springs. I've heard the name before, but I've never been there, or should I say I've always avoided going there. Those rooms in front of me, are they the place?
Uh-huh.
That place was a famous local hot spring, but I've never been there myself.
True.
They're pretty famous for the sweets they make. Chromo fried hot spring manju, wasn't it?
Hey!
Can we get in the hot springs? I've always wanted to go in a big bath.
I wonder.
I'm not sure. It may make your prosthetics rust, depending on the minerals in the water. Though yours seem to be resistant to seawater, so you may be fine. Would there even be hot springs in a drifting island?
How's that?
There have been cases with underground areas like Metro Plaza, so you never know.
I need more carbs.
Hot spring manju, hot spring rice crackers, hot spring shochu, Hot spring beer, hot spring natto. Yuma, you sound like you're casting a spell.
Hey.
Wait, did you just say a hot spring bean sprouts?
Yeah.
That's the part you react to?
Well...
Rio? You've been awfully quiet. You know these
What?
runes? Huh? Oh. Minomo makes a sharp observation. Well, if no one else recognizes it, it may just be me this time around. Didn't you say you didn't recognize them earlier?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I have heard the name Kuromo Hot Springs.
It's true.
But I've heard it too. It's a well-known tourist
Nope.
resort. That's not what I meant. I may as well explain now. I don't want to deal with questions later, so I'll get it out of the way. I can't say for sure because I don't remember my childhood, but apparently I used to live in Kuromo Hot Springs. When I was in first grade or so, before I went to the orphanage, I was there for less than a year.
Huh?
The orphanage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any parents or relatives to live with, so that's where I grew up.
Yeah.
Really? Did you lose your parents in an accident or something? After my dad left, my mother took me to Kuromo Hot Springs and we lived there. I heard she found a man there, neglected me, and ended up killing herself and her new man.
What?
What? So, with nowhere else to go, I ended up going to an orphanage. Mother goes crazy for man, her kid gets put in an orphanage. Happens all the time, right?
Well...
You said it so casually, but that was probably heavier than you think. Huh? You think so? I thought you guys had it way rougher than me. I only know because when I turned 18, I bugged the staff there to tell me before I left. It's been 7 years, so I'm already over it. It was all hearsay anyway. It doesn't feel very real to me. I don't even remember my father or mother.
True.
Ah, the thing we all have in common. If this was in elementary school, it would coincide with our period of missing memories. Yeah, I don't remember a thing, but I guess it could just be because it's been so long. I don't even remember my own mother's face. That's awful, Rio. I just thought you spent your childhood or your school years without a care in the world. Sorry. No, I was totally fine. My problems were nothing compared to others. I didn't have to worry about finding food, clothes, or shelter. The orphanage staff and school teachers even did what they could to get me into art school. I hit them with my usual line to try and end this weird atmosphere. How many times have I been through this? All part of my daily routine at this point. But with these guys, it feels different from usual. Maybe because of our common similarities. So this is where you lived as a kid. If you don't remember anything, I guess you've got no clue as what they're going to say on TV. Yeah. If the runes are Kuromo Hot Springs, it must have something to do with my mother. Maybe they'll show me why my mother abandoned me and died with some other dude. I'd be pretty lucky if I could find that one out. Then I could fill this blank space in my memory. Plus, it could help us figure out where our shared memories come from.
Rio.
Are you alright?
There's no need to put on a front. My pecs are big enough to accept all of your tears.
It's not like that!
I'm really not. Besides, if I'm crying on anyone's chest, I prefer Minimo's. I didn't hate my mother. She was really part of my life. And I grew up around good people. The life I've built up till now is my truth.
But...
At times, the truth you believe in can easily be shattered by brutal reality. Just like in my case. The smile on Yuma's face is gone, and there's a hint of sadness in your eyes. I pray the same thing does not happen to your truth. It's so dramatic, Yuma. Anyway, let's go check out the runes before they run away.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no shallow path leading to that island. We'll need to make a boat or a raft to get there. Haruchi gives out his orders and the group sets into motion.
well...
Rio? Yeah?
Are you okay?
Sachika doesn't have parents either, so we're alike, huh? But I'm not lonely because I have you and the others.
Satches?
Love you, stupid. What was that? Sachika hides her bright red face with her bag, then runs off. That's what she gets for being nice and trying to cheer me up. But thanks. And see, this is why I don't want to do any of the pairing stuff, like proper pairing. Like, we're pretty much going to have to keep people apart once they actually start becoming buddies with folks. Luckily, we're more or less going to have to camp out like crazy to get anybody to develop any level of a bond. But if I want to push on towards intimate, we're probably going to do that in the very end of the game. So what I might honestly do is take a look-see at this place and then have everybody go, like, sleep over for the next 2 lifetimes until everybody's buddy-buddy and then we figure things out. I don't know. I might want to get the next level of... Ah, creepy. Might want to get the next level of bedrooms, too. The current swiftly flows to the northeast of the drifting ruins.
It hurts.
Hold the probe.
Full power.
Concentrate.
Well. Okay.
Concentrate.
Full power.
So we've got Druma Orcas. This got dicey. And there's that goddamn monster. Okay, there's one. We might have to take things real seriously here. I'll switch out the party in a moment.
I will pick it up. I'm supposed to carry this? I will pick it up.
Okay.
Maybe we
Because,
can
yeah, we
use
lost Sachika, like, immediately. Let's see. I guess we're adding Rio to the party. This might just be a day of heavy casualties. So be it, I guess. Gonna put those away so we have less to drop. Oh. Okay, you.
Concentrate.
Ready?
Full power.
Anything to break? I can break the car on its back.
Concentrate.
Ready?
Full power.
Toss it up.
This.
Concentrate.
Ready?
Okay, can I aim for the... I can aim for the butt.
Is anyone hurt?
It's very vulnerable if you hit it
Nice.
in the butt.
This might be
Okay, so there's the hermit crab
Nice.
shells. We did need those.
This might be useful.
We get a hell of a lot of meat, too.
Full power.
Concentrate.
I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we can't actually go in there, so this is actually a really bad spot for Foursquare. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it back. There we go. Yeah, see, the enemies aren't too bad. They just absolutely will one-shot me. Always.
I'll hold this. I'll get it.
But at least it's a pretty, like, immediate zone.
This is...
Found a diary in the bushes, wrapped in multiple plastic bags. Oh, right. We haven't read any lore. It says, use bridge in case of major flooding. We haven't read any of those, like, secret logs in, like, 2 chapters. I guess it's probably a good time for me to start looking into that sort of thing. Oh, well, in a bit.
This.
Many creatures live in the... one second.
This is...
Many creatures live in the river, but there are none in sight. Let's see. Well, we've got this set of drawbridges down, so we might as well go this way first. Because it just mirrors the mapping effect, substantially larger than it used to be. Oh, there's a TV.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV!
Let's see. What do we have today?
First, let's celebrate! Happy birthday and all that, dear Rio. Happy birthday to you!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
And now, here's the video! The title is Envy Part 1, Together with Mom. This sounds like it's gonna be wholesome. Young boys do love their moms after all.
Well, I wouldn't know. Anyway, let's roll the tape.
Rio, look out. What are you doing? You nearly got run over. Mom! Be quiet. It's your fault for running off on your own. Come on now. He's just a child. I'm glad he isn't hurt. Can't suddenly run out into the road like that, Rio. He's always like this. As soon as he finds something, he just runs off. You can't restrain a kid his age with words alone, especially not a curious boy like Rio. That's why I brought something to restrain him physically. That would save us from having to chase him, but this looks like we're walking a dog. In Western countries, child harnesses have been a thing for a long time. Actually, kind of. I've definitely seen some kids on harnesses. It almost makes sense. It's still weird looking and kind of creepy, but whatever. There are people who claim it's abuse, or that it's treating your child like a pet. But if you think about the child's safety first, it's an effective device for protection. Isn't it a bit embarrassing? Who knows what those nosy neighbors will say? Not at all. If those gossipers want to talk, let them. Don't you feel safer when you're connected to Mom, Rio? Yeah, I'm happy. All aboard the train with Mom. Don't pull so hard. I don't get what he likes about this. Well, good for you, Rio. Hey, can you stay till tomorrow morning, right? Yeah, I left my schedule open for today. I really do feel bad. It's okay, as long as you're with me. Hey, do you love me? Of course, we may not be legally married yet, but you're my wife. Just give me a little bit more time. Oh. He's an adulterer. And there. Rio, Mom's going on a date with Dad. Be a good boy at home, okay? If you get hungry, there's some bread and snacks. Why'd you tie this rope to me, Mom? I can't take you with me today. You can still walk around indoors, but you can't go outside. It's the perfect length for house sitting. Yay, I'm a tied-up house sitter. Is he really enjoying getting tied up? What a strange kid. The rope should be long enough to go to the bathroom, too. You better not pee your pants. I can go pee-pee by myself. Well, stay at home and be a good boy. Mom, the rope. Shut up, stupid. Go away. Can you tie the rope for me? I said shut up. He died. Do you understand? He's dead. What am I supposed to do with Rio now that you died without acknowledging him? I only took care of him because you said you cared about him. I made him because you said you wanted a kid. It was all pointless. Mom, please don't cry. What?
Boy, what a great birthday. I wonder what bright future awaits Rio, the child born from an affair.
Hey, don't say things like that. I'm sure that true love can exist even in an affair.
Oh, Mirai, I wouldn't if I were you. There's never been any successful form of media that spoke in defense of such relationships.
I don't care. I'll find the rest of the videos and prove I'm right.
No, you're not.
Uh-oh. Mirai's beginning to turn into your typical delusional crazy girl. She might need to be disciplined soon. Anyway, see you next time!
That's grim.
There it is.
Many people come to watch salmon and ayu while they're in season. Okay, you.
Careful.
Ready?
Power.
Concentrate.
Time to smack that back. Break it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting to do a serious amount of damage to these guys. And we've got plenty of room to maneuver out here, which I'm really appreciating. I guess I might as well charge while we're here.
Concentrate.
Ammo. I guess the other thing I could do is actually get people killed if I really wanted to.
We might need this.
Build up some resistance to even these guys. I think I'm gonna pass on it for now, for obvious-ish reasons.
It won't open.
Won't budge.
What's this?
River is dangerous during flooding. Do not enter. Okay. We got here.
There it is.
7 lanterns, including the broken ones, in rows of 6 by 1.
What's this?
Explanation on lanterns. Seems like they are used for a festival.
There it is.
Details in a nearby river, but it's nowhere to be seen now.
This?
Got a worn jacket. Another
What's
TV.
this?
A dosa, though, is probably worshipped. Should polish it and pray for safety. Really like the mapping in this game. It's satisfying.
The way home is...
Okay, so we opened that up. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. It doesn't look like it. But yeah, I think of all of the locations we've been to so far, I think this one's my favorite. The cruise ship was, I think, just a little grungy for me.
We might need this. This is...
Let's see. Offer the mermaid's tear on the pedestal. Mermaid's tear. A gem, maybe?
There it is.
Also covered in barnacles. Should polish it and pray for safety.
Careful.
I'm probably not going to be able to bust its back like this.
Full power.
Concentrate. Careful.
But I can at least muck it up like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are... Oh, there's another one. I do not want them to get behind me.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready?
Bust it up. We're probably not going to bust it up.
I will pick
Okay,
it up.
so we got cornered in a bad way.
Concentrate. Careful.
Ready?
Bust it up.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, we've got two of these guys, and they've kind of cornered me.
Yeah.
Which means I'm going to have to slowly back up into unknown territories. Okay, we're good. There we go.
Take it.
Okay,
Got it.
that got stressful. Inventory is getting full of meat, but that's okay. Put everything away.
take
Ice
it.
picks are
Got
good.
it.
I think there's a...
Heavy.
I think there's an
Can't
upgrade for
move.
ice packs that... ice picks that I can grab that adds, like, fire damage? Unless I already grabbed that. I'm not entirely
What's
sure.
this?
Large stone statue of a cauldron. Maybe it's a Goemon bathtub. I should probably, like, sit down and learn Japanese folklore
take it.
properly someday. Because I keep getting secondhand exposure,
Got
and
it.
it's not
Found
great.
it.
There's photography equipment here. Maybe they belong to tourists. Because, like, you know, some amount from this game, some amount from, a lot from Persona, honestly.
What's this?
Wall is degraded. Please do not lean on it.
Ready? Power.
Concentrate.
I might have to Cleone it. Nope. Didn't have to Cleone it.
I'm gonna use it.
Your door from the south.
I can't go there. Do you need the map?
Okay, so is that it for this entire area, actually? So that one's open. And that's open.
Here's the map.
So it wants me to go back to that one TV, though. I guess we might as well do that first. Head for every objective, head for every TV. Yeah, why'd this one turn on? This is the first TV I encountered. I am confused.
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV!
Sorry for the wait, everyone. I found the next video. It's called Envy Part 2, The Soft Cage.
Ooh, sounds like a juicy love-hate story. This is the kind of spicy affair story I want to see.
What? But his dad died already. I thought we moved on from that.
Oh, Mirai, you idiot. The type of woman that has a kid from an affair.
Stop! Don't say any more. You're opening the floodgates to something even worse than defending affairs. Anyway, let's roll that tape.
Oh my, you're making me blush over the phone. Hehe, but I love you too. Don't worry about that. You're behind on your quota this month, aren't you? It's okay, I'll go visit you at work later. See you. Oh, missed that one. Sorry. Hey, Mom, can you tie this for me? Yeah. I really wish this was voice acted too or something, but I wish this whole game was voice acted and certainly let me relax a little bit more. What? Again? That rope is frayed already and the shoulder part is broken. It's okay, it still works. What? Okay. Fine, you'll stay home and be quiet if I tire you with this. Yeah! Then I won't be lonely because I'll be connected to you, Mom. What are you talking about? You really are a strange kid. What do you want to eat today, Rio? I want takoyaki. Again, you always eat the same foods you like. Oh, well, that makes it easier on my part. I'll buy some on the way home then. Yay! Miss Mikajime, I wanted to speak with you. You got the garbage day wrong again, didn't you? And you didn't separate the recyclables. More importantly, shouldn't your son be starting elementary school this year? It doesn't seem like he's been going. Are you really? What an annoying hag. Excuse me, but I'm in a hurry. Let's go, Rio. Okay. Wait, Miss Mikajime? Huh? What do you mean? But I co-signed for you. You said you were going to start your own business, so why? You're going back to your hometown. What? You're getting married? But you said you loved me, and I... Hello? Hello? Oh, Mom, you're home. Rio, where the hell were you? You said I could go buy food if I run out. Don't go outside without permission. That old hag has been sticking her nose in enough of my business as it is. Mom, someone's coming. Shh. Shut up. But don't butt me. I said shut up. Miss Mikajime, I know you're in there. I saw Rio going inside a minute ago. He's 7 now, isn't he? Why isn't he going to school? Shut up. This has nothing to do with you. Go home. I'm reporting you to Child Protective Services tomorrow. You better not be abusing him. I'm calling the police, too. Mom, why is she calling the police? Did I do something bad? Damn it, why is it always you? All everyone cares about is you. They all protect you unconditionally. I'm the one who always suffers. Why me? I'm sorry. This is all because you wandered outside without permission. Why can't you listen to what I say? But you said I could. Don't talk back to me. Oh yeah, you like it when I do this, right? Ow, Mom, it hurts. Now you can't do whatever you want. This is what you deserve. You don't want to be separated from me, right? You want to be bound all the time, don't you? Then I'll grant you your wish.
Yeah.
I told you, didn't I? Love is a lie. And besides, that sort of woman is...
Okay, let's end that right here. Moving on to the next topic. How much do you know about creatures, Show?
Hey now, cut it out, you stupid sheep! I'm talking here!
Shut your damn mouth!
Yes, ma'am. Oh, what'd you say again? Creatures? Oh, those... I think they look like people you know, or seem like you've met them somewhere before, right? But I hear they're not exactly the person they look like either. I don't know.
If things are getting confusing, we should look back from the beginning and recap our info. Let's see. So far, we know that these creatures are similar to people you knew in the past. And the more powerful creatures have the appearance of people you felt strongly about. We also know that your bodies are created with information stored in the X keys. There's something these 3 points have in common. Were you able to figure it out, Sho?
What? I have no idea.
Oh, Sho, you're such a dummy. I guess I'll have to teach you then. The common factor is... memories! Try figuring out the rest, guys. If you're tired, refresh your minds in the hot springs.
Well then, tune in next time.
I Yeah. I think of all of the characters so far, Rio's is... Oh, is that another TV? That is another TV. Wow, we're on, like, speed mode right now. I think Rio's is the one that bothers me the most. Huh. Weird. Which is odd. Like, Haruto, okay, he had a bad boss. Yuma, no. No, Yuma's father bothered me the most, because that was, like... Shit, a lot of them bothered me. Let's be honest here. Oh, I actually have to waste a thing. We also need a mermaid tier, but I don't think we have a mermaid tier. I could go get one, maybe. I don't know. I think Rio's bothers me the most, because at least, like, Yuma had a caring parent. It just led to, like, an incredibly messed up relationship. Whereas, like, Rio straight up is just, like... His mother's straight up evil. I'm gonna say that straight, like... Yuma's father was a bad person, a lot. But, like, there was at least some level of parental affection in there. Yuma's parent is straight up just like a monster through and through. I guess so is Zen's grandfather, but at least he had, like, kind of sort of people that cared. I don't know. This sucks. I have trouble describing any of these things or even talking about it. I guess just, like, super direct abuse like that bothers me to no end, because I have friends with families like that. My parents had some kind of weird bits. Not to that extent, but, like, I guess it's just the one that bothers me the most, because it's a little closer to home than all the other ones, which seem a little bit less realistic. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this. Or let's let the characters talk about it. Rio, you were right. Haruto mutters, and I know he's talking about the video right away. Told you it's my turn. Wish it wasn't, though.
Oh.
Looks like your life is pretty unfortunate, too. I've never felt so close to you until now. Until now? What about all the time we spent adventuring together? So far, there's been no information that could tell us more about us as human clones. He's nothing but a commoner, after all. That video was inferior to mine.
Sheesh.
I'm sure it is, but could you not grade my past? Why is everyone only rough with me? Be nicer to me, damn it. I jokingly act offended, but I'm actually pretty thankful. I much prefer they act this way, rather than treating me with pity. Maybe we've established a relationship where we can be considerate without any consideration.
Rio!
So you did used to have a mom and dad. I'm happy for you, Rio. Can't say I'm too happy about it. From what I've seen so far, they didn't seem like good parents. I still envy you, though. At least we know you came from your mom. I wish I had a mom and papa, too.
Right.
I'm sure you do. You weren't just flown in by a stork, after all. I guarantee it. As a doctor, of course.
Mamoru!
Thanks, Mamoru. See? Mamoru. Everybody else calls him Mamoru, but she calls him Mamoru. But even if I don't have any parents, I'm not lonely anymore because I get to meet all of you. Why would you ever be lonely? You got me. And I'm sure you'll find out who your parents are someday. By the looks of things, there's going to be videos of our past for each of us.
Yeah!
Yeah, I'll look forward to it.
Rio.
Anyway, Rio, this might be hard for you to answer, but did the videos we've watched so far bring up any of your childhood memories? Oh, no, I can't remember anything. My mom's in an illicit relationship. My dad's sudden death was a bit different from what I heard. Guess the orphanage workers didn't tell me on purpose. Or maybe they didn't know. Either way, there's no way for me to know that now. Those kinds of people aren't around anymore. So I can't even judge whether that stuff on TV is true or not. But I gotta admit, it doesn't feel good to watch. I see. Seems there's still so much we don't know. There's just one thing that's been bothering me. The rope that appeared in the video, it's...
Well then.
Let's start checking the other areas. We'll be in trouble if Kurosuke finds us out here in the open. Agreed. It's also a little hard to breathe out here. The air is heavy. Like me. Self-deprecating humor isn't very tasteful. Yeah, people in positions of power are really different. But she's right about it being hard to breathe out here. Just for a moment, I felt the urge to loosen the ropes constricting my body. Let's keep exploring.
This is it. I'm gonna
Weird.
use it.
I'll figure out what the mermaid tier is for the next time we come in and out.